Hello everyone, Sarcasm here, and it's time for another Snack React. This time it's the final part of the March 2021 Japan Crate. And with it, the end of Season 1 of Snack React. So, what do we have this time? So starting off, I think this might be the DIY snack. That's, chocolate banana. Okay, so simple enough. And this is what the guidebook has to say about it. This month's DIY set is a favorite that will have you making your own chocolate-covered banana candy. The set makes many banana candies and is great fun for children and adults alike. Okay, so first off, need to open this up. Got a tray with the banana gummies and some sprinkles. And what I have to assume is the chocolate dip. So let's open the sprinkles and chocolate packet separately into the two smaller trays. Place the bananas in the bigger tray. So okay, those go over there. The pick goes there, and just need to pour the chocolate into one and the sprinkles into another. Just let me squeeze some of the chocolate down so it doesn't get in the way of the tear. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be messy. Okay, got the chocolate done. Now for the sprinkles. As you can see, I have the sprinkles and the chocolate in place. So time for part 2. Use the toothpick to hold a banana, skewer it along the length of the banana like it's on a popsicle stick, and then dip the banana dip the banana into the chocolate and sprinkles and enjoy. So yeah, I got a chocolate covered banana, kind of. It's more of a banana flavored taffy, but whatever. It has a nice chewy taffiness feel to it. The flavor, it's kind of banana. Like that artificial banana flavor. The chocolate and sprinkles weren't too bad either. I mean, let's be fair, we're not exactly dealing with high quality chocolate here. But, for what they're trying to do, be a fun snack for kids, this isn't half bad. I'll just do one more. Yeah, it's okay. I'm just glad. Sorry, had a bit of the banana stuck in my throat. I'm just glad I didn't have to deal with any water this time. So, I'm gonna just get later. Okay, next up is with Senbei. The guidebook has this to say about it. Take your taste buds take your taste buds on a unique trip with the squid senbei, a fried rice cracker with a rich squid flavor. So, squid, not exactly a flavor I'm particularly um familiar with. I'm sure I've had squid flavor something at some point, but yeah, it's definitely among more the one of the more rare flavors that I've had to deal with. Well, it smells like fish, so yeah, that's what it looks like. Just a small cracker. Now I smell this and I'm reminded of the shrimp chips, which I like shrimp chips. They're good. So yeah, here's hoping this is similar enough. Okay, texture wise, it is a bit hard, but it's definitely one of the more. It's a harder cracker than I expected. Has a good crunch to it. Flavor wise, there's like a light fishiness, but the flavor doesn't last. So it's hard to make a good judgment on like the flavor because it's barely there. But, not bad, but kind of wish there was more. So next is uh, Guri cider gum. This cider flavored hard candy has a surprise gum that you can chew on once you get to its center. Another hard shells, chewy inside still. I'm assuming it's gonna like okay. When I say cider, I think it's typically a ramen flavor. Okay, smell, not much going for it, but then again, these type of candies, all like the smell and taste is on the inside, so I'll have to work towards that. Okay, light cider flavor. I think I found a weak point. Mm, it's alright, but it kind of once you chew through, there's a bit of a bitter aftertaste. Uh, I mean, it's okay, but it's not that pleasant. Yeah, I can't say I really like this one. Alright, next up, Ramene. It looks like little, potentially fizzy ramen tablets. I would go on about what the guidebook says about it, but as I mentioned in the unboxing video, yeah, they screwed up and put the wrong description in. They put the description of the plum vinegar plum meat item from last month in its place. So, yeah, kind of going in slightly blind. I can only assume that it's going to taste like ramen, but I have no idea what the texture is supposed to be like. So let's unwrap it and try it out. Huh. Yeah, decent size. And not much for smell. It's like, kind of has like that kind of powdery smell to it. Anyway, okay, so it's a slow melting snack. That must be why it has that powdery smell to it. But as far as flavor goes, not really getting any ramen here. Yeah, this is kind of weak. It reminds me of, what are they called? There's those round candies that kind of melt in your mouth that come all stacked together in a semi-clear plastic wrapper, or where you just have to untwist it at the end. I can't remember what they're called, but that's what it reminds me of. I mean, it's okay if you need like to munch on something, but there really isn't any substance to this item, which is unfortunate. Like with something called ramen, you'd expect a bit, well, any ramen flavor really. So yeah. And finally, the last item of the March 2021 Japan Crate and Season 1 of Snack React altogether. Which one was this? This is the Umaibo Sugar Rusk. Now, I have no idea what Sugar Rusk is, so yeah. Anyway, the guidebook has this to say about it. Umaibo is so good, we have another flavor. Different from the usual Umaibos that are salty and uncoated, this edition comes in a sugary buttery flavor of Sugar Rusk. Which do you prefer more? As you may remember, the last one had more of a jumbo Cheeto vibe to it. So, according to this, this is more sugar and butter. So, okay, it could work. I remember, I forget which month it was, there was an Umaibo that I swear it tasted like corn pudding. Okay, the smell, I think it smells kind of buttery. And the butter isn't something I really smell that much, so. But of the, yeah, that's my closest guess. And it actually is all in one piece this time around, so that's good. So, yeah. There's a bit of sugar, but this is kind of difficult to pinpoint. I want to say that it kind of reminds me of slightly buttered and sugared cream of wheat. And I mean, it's okay, but like compared to the other umaibos I've had, this is kind of plain. Yeah, I admit it's a bit disappointing. I mean, they can't all be great. Yeah, but yeah, that was the final item of the March 2021 Japan Crate. Time for the ratings. For the chocolate banana, I'll give it a 6. I mean, it's harmless. It's like slightly above average, but just barely. For the that squid cracker, 5. Well, actually 4 out of 10. Doesn't have doesn't really have any lasting power, and there's you only get like the one piece, so you barely have any time to actually get familiar with the flavor. What else? The Guri cider gum, also a 4 out of 10. Yeah, barely had any flavor to begin with, and when I did get flavor towards the center, it was overtaken by the bitter aftertaste. Except the ramen, also a 4. Just there's nothing there. It's just sugar. And finally, the Umaibo sugar rusk. Not as bad as the other ones, so I'll give that one a 5. It's okay, but when your when your flavor reminds me of a kind of a bland breakfast, where like you actually need additional things to actually give it flavor. Yeah. So yeah, that was a bit disappointing, but that happens sometimes. So yeah, that was the season finale of Snack React. But that doesn't mean the show's over. Next week I'll be starting up on season 2, which I have dubbed the Wildlands, because I'm no longer going to be doing Japan crate stuff because of increased shipping costs. Instead, I'll be grabbing whatever I happen to find that looks interesting from Safeway, Wajimaya, other stores, and even apps online. So yeah, I went over this in the state of the channel update video. But yeah, those slight format change, but I'll try to keep putting out content on a weekly basis, which hopefully shouldn't be an issue because I have enough stuff to actually record like a month and a half of more material after this, and I'm actually recording this before I actually put any of the other of this box's videos up. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all next time as I start up season 2. See you later.